Welcome to Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem Asai. I got my guy,
What's good, y'all?
Dewser.
Dewser, feel me?
Warren Davis. It's just a real joy, right? We all call you Dewser, but your real name is Warren Davis, right?
Warren Dews.
Warren Dews.
Warren Dews.
How did you get the name Dewser?
I gotta remember. Like, I've had the nickname Dewser for like 4 years. I remember a good friend of mine, Tank.
Mm-hmm.
He started calling me Doozy, and then someone just started calling me Dewser. I forget who. I stuck with it.
And it just stuck.
Yeah.
Do you like the nickname?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's catchy. Like, Dewser, like, I like it.
Okay, so you currently live in Connecticut.
I live in Mass.
Live in Mass. I think it's the same thing, sorry.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
What's the difference? Okay, what part of Mass do you live in?
Western. Like
Western.
Western Mass.
What is, okay, so we go to school in Springfield.
Yeah.
Most people in the close to the Boston area think that where we're at aren't Mass, like it's Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't know why they think that.
So you're one of those people who like, nah, we're all in the same.
I believe so, yeah, like we're in Mass.
I like you dudes. We already agree on something. We're not going to agree on a couple things right here, though. I already know.
Here you go.
Nah, I just, But look, so you played football where? Mass or?
Mass.
Mass. Have you ever played football in New York? Because you're originally from New York.
No. I lived in upstate New York till like 2010.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Mass. So, like, no.
So
I used to play basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah, I used to play basketball.
Was you tough?
I was all right.
Which position you play?
Point guard.
You was a step. All right, so what was your play type? Like, if you could compare yourself to somebody in the league, what you going with?
They used to call me Russell Westbrook back in
They
the day.
ain't call you no Russ.
Yes, they did.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes, they compared me to him.
Why?
Cause like I had that dominating factor to me. Like I was really like him on the court.
Was you passing? Was you a ball hog? Was you passing?
No, I was a passer. I would make sure the right people get the ball. But when I had to really like do my thing.
What's the most points you ever had in the game?
I don't really remember, you know.
30 ball, 40 ball, 25.
Well, I gotta come out. I'm not gonna come on the thing start lying.
Yeah, keep it real.
Yeah, must have forgot, to be honest.
Sounds like you was a bench player, dude.
Yeah, it might have been a little bench player, but...
You know what? When you said Russell Westbrook, you might have been talking about Russell Westbrook this year. Off the bench, Russell.
You got jokes, huh? I mean, I was a good player, but, like, I wasn't, like, good to the point, oh, yeah, this cat, he about to score 30. Like, I wasn't like that. But, like, I was a good player, though.
Who's a good player that you played against, if you remember, if you played anybody against?
Good player I played against?
Yeah.
Probably this boy Deion Brown.
Deion Brown, where he go?
Right now, he go to UMBC.
Yeah?
Yeah, D1. He actually just became Rookie of the Week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He was giving you the buckets? Was he cooking?
I mean, he wasn't giving me the buckets because I was on the bench. So, like...
Why were you on the bench?
A long story, to be honest.
What you do?
No, like, back then, like, when I was younger... Like, I was good at basketball.
Yeah.
But politics definitely played a role.
Yeah.
So, like, when politics were playing a role and stuff, and, like, I was from a predominantly white area, it kind of got a little hard.
And this is what part of New York? Like, what part?
Mass.
Oh, this is when you was in Mass?
Yeah.
Is that why you stopped, or?
Stop playing basketball?
Yeah.
Well, when I got to high school, like, I kind of had to be real with myself, like...
5'10", 5'9".
Yeah, you gave me a little inches on that.
Okay. So how tall would you say you are really?
6'5".
Okay, so you want to stick with that?
When I stand on my money. Type stuff, yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, that's a bar. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started playing football when?
Freshman year of high school.
What made you get into football? Was you always a fan of football?
No, to be honest. Everyone, like, around me always told me, like, you should get into football.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had, like, the build, like, a football player.
Uh-huh.
They're like, oh, you should start playing football. I'm like, nah, it's not for me. I want to play basketball.
Yeah.
But then I got into it, and I fell in love with it.
How far did it take? Because some people, they get that, especially being a basketball player, some people get that first hit, and it's like, oh, nah, this ain't for me.
It kind of like, it was natural. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
Like, everything came natural to me.
And was you automatically put at a running back? Or was
they put me at running back.
And the first play you got, it was just, you loved it.
Yeah.
What was your best game in high school?
My best game? It's funny you asked that. So there's this one game, it was my junior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like snowy conditions, the field was icy or whatever, and we were playing this team, I think it was Longmeadow. The team was Longmeadow. And I had a game. Like I was getting a lot of playing time because like the seniors or whatever, like they weren't playing them for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm in kick return, I'm going crazy on defense, offense.
What position you play on defense?
Cornerback, linebacker.
Linebacker.
Yeah.
That means know everything I need to know about mass football. Linebacker. keep going.
Nah, but what's it called? Like I had a good game.
Yeah.
But the problem was, the person who was filming, he didn't like he wasn't filming it for real.
No, he didn't.
So like, I'm like, yo, I just had this great game. I'm like, yo, you recorded? Like you was recording? He's like, nah, bro. Like I wasn't even recording. The game wasn't even for real. I'm like,
what you mean the game wasn't for?
Cause like I guess like he did, cause it was too cold. Like he didn't care enough to record it or whatever.
Was every other game recorded?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that kind of like really upset me because I'm not even gonna front. Like I really had a good game.
How many yards you think you had? Because you said you was kick return, punt return.
Probably like, I would say 100.
All purpose?
Yeah, 100.
How many touchdowns you had?
1 or 2.
And he ain't getting none of that.
No.
Did you put somebody on the highlight tape like you hung?
No, I wouldn't say
you was
that.
just clear
running,
holes.
Yeah, I was just running.
And he ain't getting none of that.
No.
So you couldn't send none of that film to schools for real.
No, I couldn't.
All right, so I want to talk about your fandom. I just want to get out the way early.
Oh, heard.
Can you let the people know what fan you are? Team, respective teams?
I'm a New York Giants fan.
What's your basketball team?
My what?
Basketball.
Oh, my basketball team?
Yeah.
The Knicks.
Why you cover your mouth?
The Knicks. Now let me ask you a question. What's your basketball team?
Lakers.
Oh, all right.
Lakers. Anything?
What's your football team?
Who that nation?
Oh. The Giants, we went way farther than y'all.
Y'all did, and not a lot of people expected y'all, so that leads me into this. What did you expect for y'all this season? Realistically, don't just give me we supposed to go to the playoffs. Bro, at the end of the day, nobody expected Daniel Jones to play like this. I did, maybe you did, and maybe some other people did, but media didn't respect Saquon Barkley to bounce back like he did. Y'all didn't have a lot of receivers for real. Y'all, what did you really expect from the Giants this year?
I'm not even gonna front. Like, I didn't expect for us to go this far.
By this far, playoffs or just
like playoffs and everything.
Okay.
When I win that first playoff game, I thought Saquon was gonna get injured, to be honest, because like I thought he was.
Yeah.
And everyone was telling me like, oh yeah, Saquon, he's injury prone. I'm like, hey bro, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But we went far, so that was valid. I'm not gonna lie.
Was you expecting to beat the Vikings? Cause now, okay, you didn't expect
to be honest,
far.
like when we got there,
yeah.
I knew we would beat the Vikings. They were not that good. Like
really,
they were not that good. Their defense was not that good.
They're not, but you gotta stop Jettas. You gotta stop Dalvin Cook. You gotta stop Adam Thielen. They got T.J. Hockenson and them boys now.
As you can see, we did. We did.
And you expected that, cause
progressing into the season, yes. Maybe if you're talking to me like before the season. Got Jettas, he probably gonna violate.
You was talking like y'all was gonna beat them boys. So in reality, deep down inside, you ain't had that confidence that whole time, huh?
Hey, bro, I just want to go to the next topic at this point.
You don't want to talk about the New York Football Giants?
Let's talk about the Saints.
This is your episode. So look, let me ask you a question, right? That Super Bowl in which the crazy catch, the helmet catch.
Yes.
Was you a fan back then?
I've always been a Giants fan.
How did you become a Giants fan?
Well, like, I was born in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say upstate New York because I know there's probably New Yorkers watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, you wasn't born in New York. I was born in upstate New York. Okay, so
That's still New York. It's a state.
I'm not claiming I'm from the city. If
Yeah.
anyone watching, just relax. I was born in upstate New York.
Yeah.
I lived there for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was a Giants fan, Knicks fan. I had the jerseys and everything.
Yeah.
So when I moved to Mass, like, I wasn't gonna. Oh, I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I'm a
You
Patriots
don't want
fan.
to be that.
Nah.
That's nasty.
Like, I didn't switch to that. I just stayed true.
Yeah. So, what's some of the jerseys you had growing up?
I had an Amari Stoudemire
Ooh,
jersey.
I was just talking about him the other day because I don't. Everybody know I'm a sports fan.
Yeah.
Big sports fan. I'm always talking about sports. You want a conversation with me? Talk about sports.
Uh-huh.
This new brand of basketball is cool. It's whatever. But the brand of basketball, when you had Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Ahmad Shumpert on the Knicks, that's my basketball like.
That team was a good team.
The Lamar Odoms and Paul Gasols and Kobe Bryant.
Spurs, yeah,
Come on, that's my brand of basketball that I like.
Yeah, you're not lying, bro.
So I was just talking about him the other day, and how good you think he would have been if he never had that eye injury, man? Because the eye injury, then he had some leg problems. Like, how good do you think he would have been? Because he was even
good.
dominant with that.
Good. He was good. I'm not gonna lie. If that stuff didn't happen,
He was on his way to the Hall of Fame. Man.
like if that stuff didn't get in his way, yeah, like you said.
What do you think is the reason why y'all didn't win with that team? Because y'all had a good coach. I was a very big fan. Mike Wooden, I believe his name was. I was a very big fan of him as a coach. So what's the reason why you think y'all didn't get it done?
I don't know, man.
Y'all had a great team.
We did have a good team.
Y'all had to get through the Celtics at the time. Y'all had to get through the Pacers. Not to mention the Miami Heat. That's the Pacers team with George Hill, Lance Stevenson, Paul George, David West, Roy Hibbert, Danny Granger off the bench. That was my team in 2K14.
Word.
You being a New York Knicks fan, did you have any Giants jerseys?
I had a Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
You know he's from Jersey, right?
Hmm?
He's from Jersey.
I know he's from Jersey.
No, I just want to make sure you know because Jersey.
Hey, Jersey stand up. Heard you.
Well, Jersey's
Yeah.
So look, right? What made you talk about soon as you got into football, you was put at running back. Was there any position like when you're looking at football, you're like, this is the position I want to play, or was it just you was just put there?
Well, I guess like both. Like they put me at running back because they're like, you're fast, got an Aki build.
Yeah.
You're running back.
What you wanted to
But
play?
like I never really wanted to play anything else. Like I never wanted to be like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Like what else would you put me at?
You right.
I'm not the tallest.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be a lineman. I'm not fat. Like,
Yeah. So you only had the choice to play running back for real.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with it instantly.
Mhm.
So let me ask you a question. This is a question I ask people who come from New York. Generally, you didn't stay in New York for too long, but you stayed enough. What is the dirtiest? You from upstate? I'm assuming you touched parts of New York City.
Yes, I have.
What's the dirtiest borough in New
Bronx.
York? Yo, like, what's so bad about the Bronx, man? Everybody say
Bronx
that.
is very dirty.
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong about the Bronx?
I don't know. Every time I'm walking over there, I just dislike it. It's very dirty.
There's no. Okay, what's a close second?
It's crazy.
Just thinking about it's crazy. What's a close second? You got the Brooklyn. You got.
That's not that bad.
No.
It's not that bad. You got Bronx.
Queens. Kamari said Brooklyn is right after that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you off the rip, you're going Bronx.
Bronx definitely number one. And my dad is from the Bronx, but like, it's dirty over there.
It's dirty. Would he agree with that?
Yeah, I would hope so. Like to be real, but it's pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Is the bacon, egg, and cheese over there valid?
I never had one.
No.
I'm not even gonna come in
Dude.
line. I never had one.
You never had one, period, or you never had one from New York?
Never had one from New York.
Why?
I don't know.
Chopped cheese?
I never had one. I never really was like hip to all that until recently. Like I would always like stay up around there, around the neighborhood, my grandma's house in the Bronx and stuff.
But it was just like whatever you eat was whatever you eat.
Yeah, but like I never was like, oh, let me go get a chopped cheese.
Yeah.
Like I was a youngin. Like I never really like knew, oh, let me go chop cheese.
Yeah.
I never knew all about that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. So you never had a New York bacon, egg, and cheese or a New York chopped cheese?
No.
Even the upstate?
No.
And which part do you like better, New York upstate or the city?
Definitely the city, but upstate has its pros. Like it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Is the weather? I heard the weather up there is like a lot crazier.
It definitely is crazier. But like the city, you could just do a lot of things in the city, but it's also like more dangerous.
Yeah.
At the same time, so.
So let's get into you. You talk about you stand on your money, makes you 6'5".
Yeah.
You TikTok famous, man. You're TikTok famous.
I mean,
Talk about that. How did that come about? How did you become TikTok famous? For the people out there that want to know, because we just recently seen, you know, they say that TikTok controls the algorithm. They controls what takes viral. I wouldn't be too opposed to that if that being the truth. How did you become TikTok famous? Like, what was your first video that blew you up? Did you mean for it to go blow you up? Was you trying to be TikTok famous?
Okay,
Talk about it.
Okay. So, I started doing TikTok, I would say, 2019, my junior year.
Yeah.
And I was just making funny videos. I wasn't getting no type of love or nothing. I was making funny videos for like people from my school and stuff.
So your goal really wasn't to get the crazy love. It was just to put funny videos.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Okay.
So like, me and two other of my friends who were making TikToks, my boy Ant, my boy Dre, and we were like, yeah, let's see like how far we get. So Ant, he was getting the love. He had the dimples or whatever, you little light skin.
Yeah.
So he was getting the love
Yeah.
on TikTok. It was taking me and my boy Dre a little while to progress.
Right.
But I would say I made this one video, and it's like 2020, I would say. I made this video.
During COVID or?
Before COVID.
Okay.
I made this video, and I forgot, it was to Lil Uzi's song, what's it called, Lil Man, I think it's the song. It was to Lil Uzi's Lil Man. I made it, and I didn't think it was gonna like go viral. That was my first viral video.
5500 nigga, that's your range. When I came to the club, make a storm hurricane. The nigga pull up, thinking G.I. Joe, man. 762 turning G.I. chains. Up, yeah.
It got like 1 million+ views. I'm like, I was at the top of the sound for a minute.
So okay, you make the video. What was you doing in the video?
I gotta remember. I could go find it right now.
I'll put it up for you. I'll put the video up for you. So okay, so you make the video.
Yeah.
You go to sleep. Was it booming before you went to sleep?
Yeah, it was getting like some likes, I would say, but like million. I'm not gonna lie, like that just.
When you go to sleep, you wake up and then what?
I seen the 99+ notifications, cause like you go on TikTok, right, and like you see 99+. You're like 99+.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, 99+.
Yeah,
something
confused.
had to have happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet. I click it. I'm like, whoa, mad comments, mad likes. I'm like, all right. So I go to school. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, y'all see this?
And now you feel, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, y'all see. And that's like how it really started.
Yeah.
Like I kind of fell in love with TikTok. Started dancing more on it, like doing little TikTok dances, like the Renegade, all that.
Yeah.
Started doing more of that. And then it just went from there. Started getting more viral videos during quarantine, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I had more time to make TikToks.
Yeah.
So after quarantine, everything just went up from there, I would say. Like I started going viral a lot.
Is that your favorite video? The Lil Man?
Viral?
Yeah.
No.
What's your favorite
I have a lot. I'm not even like a cocky guy, you know. It's like I'm humble.
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of 1 million+ videos.
Yeah.
There's one I made last year, freshman year. There's one I made. You probably can put it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I made that one. It was pretty cool. the one that really stuck with me, and that like I was really known for was this song called Jennifer by Trinidad Cardona. I asked all my friends. I said, "Yo, like send me a video of y'all singing the song." This is during quarantine, and they did. And I didn't think this was gonna get 1 million views. Trust, I did not think it was gonna get 1 million views.
Yeah.
Boom, hour, 10K, 2 hours, pushing up.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, it's getting a lot of traction.
Yeah.
A lot of traction. So I would say like, out of everything, that one like really stuck with me because like that song, like I've always loved that song since middle school. And like all my friends were involved with it, so like it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Like it was
now
my
you
friends.
put your team on. Yeah.
It was all my friends. So, like damn, like we all up.
Yeah.
Not just me. All of us are up.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. Like it was a cool thing.
Have you ever seen like anybody verified or just celebrity status like liking your videos?
Yes, a lot.
Who?
I'm gonna find it and you can put it up.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would screenshot it. Be like, yo, you see this person?
Yeah.
They liking my
Who's the
stuff?
biggest person you think?
Let me think, bro.
God, then you must get a lot. You gotta think about this.
That's actually hard to like think about because like over time like it just happens.
It's just you forget it.
And like I would send it to my friends. But, like I wouldn't care too much about it because like it's whatever. Like.
Yeah.
But I would say like I forget her name. She was pretty famous around the time. She made a couple like banging songs. She commented or whatever. I could definitely find it. I could put it up, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Over time, you start to forget.
Yeah.
Cause like, you don't really care too much when you get older. Like, yeah, okay, it happened.
So you still prevalent on TikTok? Like, do you have a? Would you consider yourself a TikTok influencer?
No.
No. You
No,
just. So there's no like scheduled like I'm gonna make videos on Tuesday. I don't know. You just make it whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. Before, I'm not gonna lie, like I had like a schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but.
What was your schedule?
Like Monday, probably post around like 7.
Hold on. Because now you got a set time. Are you... So this is for a person out there who's trying to get into TikTok, who's trying to blow up off TikTok. Do you feel algorithm-wise or just people-wise, that's the best time to post a video?
Well, if you really want to get specific, if you're going to post like 3 times a day, I would say post around like 12.
PM, afternoon.
12, yeah.
Okay.
And then post around like, I would say 3 or 4 because you have to people are going to be coming out of school at like 2:30. So like everyone's not on their phones during school. Yeah. You might be on your phone, but you're not really locked into your phone.
You can be because you listen to teacher.
You're at high school or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So like you post like after 2:30, 3, 4, 5. That's a valid time.
Yeah.
And then anytime after like 7 between, I would say 7 between like 8 or 9 is another valid time, I would say.
And that's because people are going to sleep at that time.
Yeah.
And when did you like figure that out? Like, did you always just know that? Did you know that?
No, I didn't always. It took me a long time, but like once you start making TikToks, you get like in tune with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like you'll know, if I post this, it might take an hour to get like some love, or it might take the next day to get love.
Yeah.
Like say if you posted like 9 o'clock, you gotta think, yo, I'm posting at 9. But with the algorithm, it's gonna take probably like a good hour or more to get some love. And by that time, it's like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And majority of the people you want to see your TikTok are sleeping.
Yeah.
So like you gotta think about that stuff. That's what separates you from other people.
Yeah.
Thinking about like where other people are doing, where they at.
So have you ever put out a TikTok like? Because you don't make TikToks like now to get love. You just make them for fun.
Yeah.
But have you ever made a TikTok, especially when you first started to blow up, like, well, they're gonna love this one. This one gonna blow up, and it really hasn't gotten the traction you wanted to get or thought it would get?
Yes, a lot.
A lot?
I made a lot of videos that deserved a lot of love, and they just flopped.
And why do you think that is for like people? Like I said, for people that are trying to get into the TikTok game, is it maybe the sound you didn't do?
Sometimes it could be the sound, but like on TikTok, like the sad like reality, you just gotta like realize like not everything you do is gonna get love.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks because you could work hard on a video, and that's kind of the same reason why like I stopped putting so much time into making TikToks because I was putting all this time, and like I wasn't getting the love back.
Yeah.
And right now it's 2023. It's kind of very hard to go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, it's just getting harder. Like, if you weren't already viral, then, like, if you weren't already famous, like, I would say famous, like, 300,000, 400,000 followers, famous. Like, that's famous.
Yeah.
Like, if you weren't already got that, like, because, like, Pete, you got 2019, 2020, everyone's finding themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's finding themselves. They're making a name for themselves on TikTok, creating stuff.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of people come out famous, like, making money off TikTok from that era. But after that, it's kind of getting a little hard. Like, you go viral once, but that's all you're going to get.
Yeah.
And you're just not going to get out of it. And now, like, it's 2023, like, it's hard to blow up on TikTok now. Like, it really is hard to blow up on TikTok. Like, you got to get lucky to blow up. Yeah, like, I've been at 55,000 followers for a long time.
That's what you're at now, 55,000?
Yeah, like, I've been there for a long time. Like, I haven't went up. I haven't got to 60,000, no, 70,000. I've been stuck in the same.
You think you're shadow banned?
I don't think. Maybe it could be that.
You post some shadow ban worthy?
I might be shadow banned, but I might be like. I think a lot of the people who like are following me are people from like a long time ago, and like they're not really active with my content no more.
Like the high schoolers.
Yeah, like I was like, cause like I started posting when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was like on my light skin timing, like making them cute vids, like the light in the face, like the girls are loving it.
Yeah.
But like when you grow older, you're like,
that's corny.
On, bro. Like that's corny. Like, that's corny. Like I don't want to do that no more. Like I'm almost 20.
So what's some of the hard work you talk about that you have to really put in to get a TikTok video to blow up? Cause here's a question I'll be having, right? I see a TikTok video. And they be in one spot, and then they running in another spot, and like you really got to set the camera up in all these ways like that. Like how long does it really take to edit these videos?
Like, cause like, bro, if I really wanted to make like a jam-packed vid with like lots of content in it, I probably could. Yeah. I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it. Like I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Trust, like I got the blueprint. Like, I know exactly what I really need to do.
Give them the blueprint.
Like, I know the transitions, know where to put the cam. I know all that. It's just, like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it.
That's not your style no more. So what is the blueprint? Give them some, like, just the best scenario setup, just where to put the camera, the transitions, how long, what the video should be about, like, different things like that in today's climate for somebody that want to blow up on TikTok.
I would say first, like, make sure you have, like, good lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now, like, what I do with skits and stuff, like I'm doing skits with my boy Kobe.
Yeah.
So like sometimes it's like making sure the camera angle is like at a good angle. Like you don't want stuff to like look like it's like unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
So like you hold it at a good angle, showing the face, showing the body, all that. No shakiness, no nothing. Make sure the lighting's good. Cause like honestly, something I realized with TikTok, if the lighting is bad, it's not gonna like go far. Like the lighting has to be good. And like that's basically it. Like it's really all about angles and putting in the right spot. To be honest.
For somebody, because on TikTok you're just scrolling. So if somebody sees lighting, they're automatically. If it's dark, you're not gonna.
If it's dark, you're just gonna scroll by.
So
like,
if it's
you're
lighting,
not
you're gonna like.
You're not gonna care too much about like a dark video.
Yeah. Hey. So you talk about people making money, like, dudes. We ain't counting pockets at all. But just for somebody that want to like. Dag, okay, how much can TikTok pay me? A business owner that would be like, okay, how much revenue can I really get if I promote myself on TikTok? What's the ballpark we talking here? You get 55,000 out there, you got like 3.4 million likes total. Like,
TikTok
what are we talking
doesn't
about?
pay good money. I'm
no?
put it out there. I do make money off TikTok. I will say that, but I don't make good money off TikTok. Like I don't make what I would want off TikTok. But what I would say is like I am happy with the money I do make on TikTok because it's free money for me making a video. Like I'm just making a vid, and I'm getting views, and they're paying me like a couple cents, $1, $2 for it, and over time, it does add up.
Yeah.
So like I'm happy with the money I make, but it doesn't really pay good money, I would say.
So it doesn't pay good money. It's very hard to blow up. But you're still interested in it.
That's the problem. Like, I can't get off TikTok. Like, once you go on TikTok, you can't get off TikTok.
Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They got you drawn in there like that?
I'm really, like, addicted to it. I'm not even going to lie. Like,
more than Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah. I'm addicted to TikTok. You could ask all my friends back home. Like, I'm addicted to it. I'm always on it.
What type of opportunities have you gotten from TikTok?
I met a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've connected with a lot of people. Met a lot of good people that I would say like mean well. Opportunities.
Like opportunities to get you. Because what do you major in? Here?
CJ.
CJ, criminal justice.
Yeah.
So have you met anybody in that space to get an opportunity to take you to the next level, or just opportunities in general to make money?
Maybe not that, but like with TikTok, like I follow a lot of people who like give law advice or advice about money and stuff. Like TikTok has its pros and cons. Like they be teaching you a lot of stuff, like how to make money, all that, like what you gotta do. So like I would say like following people, like being mutuals with those type of people. That kind of like I really liked it.
So let's go back to football for a second.
All right.
Did you want to ever? Could you talk about playing basketball? You was playing basketball first. That was your first love.
Yeah.
When you were playing basketball, was it a goal of yours to go to college for basketball?
I'm not gonna front. I wanted to go to the NBA. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was young, say elementary, middle school. In elementary, I had this thing. It said, I want to like go to the NBA or be a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
And if you can, you probably could put it up. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I want to do this, and like I was grinding.
Yeah.
Cause all I know is grind. Like that's all I know.
Where do you think you got that from?
My dad, my mom.
Yeah.
Like that's all I know. Like putting in hard work. That's it. So like I would grind. I'm always hooping. I may have not been the best player.
Yeah.
But like I always had the work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would put in the work so I could become the best player.
Yeah.
So like, I was just putting in work. But like I said earlier, like I had to be honest with myself.
Mm-hmm.
High school level, all right. It's freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're alright at basketball.
Yeah.
But these kids are.
Yeah.
They the real deal.
Yeah.
So like what are you finna do against them? And I'm like, you know what? Like, people tell me go do football. And I stopped
So when
playing
you did switch to football, you talk about your work ethic. Was your work ethic still telling you like, okay, I'm not playing basketball, but I could still go to the NFL or play college football now with my work ethic? Or was it just like, I'm just going to go play football, see what happens?
No, definitely NFL.
Still? Like,
Still.
Was it NFL?
I mean, I won't lie, like, now, it's kind of like...
It is what it is?
It is what it is, because, like, you know how it gets, like...
Yeah, politics, everything like that, yeah.
It is what it is, and, like, you just kind of, like, want to, like, just be happy and stuff. But when I first started playing, I had, like, a dying urge to be the best ever. Like, I was working hard. You can ask anyone, I was working very hard to be good at football, because, like, I didn't just wake up and I was good at football.
Yeah.
I worked hard.
Yeah.
Seeing drills on YouTube, Instagram, like I was working very hard.
Yeah.
And I became the player I am today because of all the hard work I put in. Like I didn't have like the God-given talent like some other people.
Yeah.
I had to make that talent.
Yeah.
So I made it, and like that's how I am the player I am today, and I'm still progressing. Like I want to become better.
Did you have a dream college when you started playing football?
No.
No.
Not until I realized I could, like, it was like junior year. I realized, I probably could play this in college. I would say sophomore, junior year. I'm like, maybe I could play this in college. Like,
and was it a game for you? Was it like just your work starting to progress? You see it actually play out on the field for you, or what was it to make you think of that?
It was all that, and being around, like working out with a bunch of people, like they like motivated me, and like they gave me like you got potential, like you got potential, and I wanted to see that potential for myself. Like everyone's like, oh, you got potential, like you could be something. I'm like, all right, if everyone's telling me I got potential, I gotta believe it in myself that I got potential.
Yeah.
So let me work up to that.
So, when did you start getting the college looks, the college interest? You would say
late senior year.
You was a part of the 2020, the COVID year, right?
Yeah, COVID. Yeah, I was a part of that. So it kind of was hard. I won't front.
Yeah. I
was going to a lot of camps and stuff. But that's when I started getting love. It took a long time. It took a long time.
And who was the first school to really show you love?
Nichols. It's D3. I forget where.
Yeah, I heard only Nichols. Yeah,
they were the first school to show me love. And then a school called Westfield.
Mm-hmm.
Another school called Endicott.
Mm-hmm.
And then some other D3s like Curry College. I think that was it.
So how did you end up at AIC?
I started sending my film to the coaches or whatever.
Here, or were you just sending it to? What made you specifically choose here to send it?
I don't know. My dad is like, he put it in me. He was like, "You're getting these D3s. Like, let's see if we get a D2. Like, let's just see."
Yeah.
So I started sending it to any. Like, I think I sent it to like Bentley Assumption, sent it to AIC. They got back to me.
And was it like, not to cut you off? Was it like you just knew like of the any 10 to send them to?
I didn't know. I didn't know none. Like none
So
about
what
that.
made you specifically say like I'm gonna send it to these NA 10 teams? Because you're from Mass, but you could send it to D2s and over here, there. What made you send it to specifically NA 10 teams? Is it because you were just around, like, okay, this is the Northeast Conference, this is like where I'm from, kind of probably the best situation, or like what made you really want to send it to NA 10 schools?
I would say like before, like I was really in tune like with the college process and like everything, like D3, D2, D1.
Yeah.
I would follow a bunch of coaches on Twitter.
Yeah.
I follow a bunch of them on Twitter, and I would just like see, oh, they're D3. I would see this one, they're D2. Like I was following mad coaches.
Same here. I still follow.
Yeah, I was following mad coaches, and I'm like, you know what? Like, look at this school. And then you start doing more research. You're like, oh, they're NE 10 conference.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they're NE 10. Let me start sending it to more NE 10s.
Yeah.
So like I just kept doing that, and like I didn't get any love from like the other schools, but AIC they gave me love.
Who was the coach that reached back out to you?
Coach Mo.
Coach Mo.
Yeah,
He be on his phone all day anyway, so yeah. He be on his phone all day anyway. So he reached back out to you. Then what was it like? You had an official visit here.
I came here.
And you like, okay, so reality, when you first hit the campus, how'd you feel? Did you take any other official visits first?
Nichols, Endicott.
And how was those? Was those bigger colleges in here?
Endicott, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty cool.
And the Nicholas, how was it there?
It's all right.
So in that, was it where are those colleges located? Are they near you or no?
Endicott is like 3 hours away.
Uh-huh.
It's like near Boston, I would say.
And where's Nicholas?
Nichols, I forget, like, to be honest.
So in that, right, you're looking at these two colleges, Endicott in specific. It's like, okay, it's bigger, it's valid. Kind of AIC. What you thinking? Like, did you make the decision solely off of this is D2?
Yes,
D3?
to be honest, like,
Yeah.
I made the decision to come here strictly because it was D2. Because I was so, like, content on showing people, oh, yeah, I'm D2. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, this and that. Like, I didn't do too much research on, like, D3, D2. Like, I really didn't know D3s could be better than D2.
Yeah.
Not saying, like, there's, like, Endicott's better than here, but,
Yeah.
like, I really didn't care for that. I just cared about the looks. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, he went D2.
Yeah.
That's what I really cared about because, like, growing up or whatever, and, like, people, I would say they would hate on me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm putting all this work. I'm like, matter of fact, let me show you I'm D2 because people told me I couldn't even go D3.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm D2. Like,
Yeah.
like come correct, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
D2.
Yeah.
So that's what I really cared about. I just wanted to, like, prove people wrong.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So when you first got here for your official visit, what was your initial thoughts? Was it just like, did you like it here?
Yeah.
Who was your visit? Like, who showed you around on your visit?
Coach Mo.
And then he gave you the offer right there? Or,
Him and Coach K, yeah.
and you committed on the spot, or you committed later?
I think I committed later. Like, but not too far later, though.
Yeah.
But I committed later.
When you got here, was it like, I'm coming here? Or was it just
No,
like...
it definitely wasn't like that.
Nah?
No. It definitely wasn't like that.
What made you not, like, be fully locked into it? Was it just because
Because
you seen,
I
like...
had Endicott on my radar.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, I did want to go there too.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah,
D2
once
to
AIC
D3
started
thing.
calling, I'm like, all right, like, I could go D2, like, see what it is.
What's your welcome to college moment? Whether it be in a classroom, the football field, because we all have it.
I would definitely say, like, if you're gonna talk about football first, seeing all, like, the people they recruit,
Yeah.
all the
You come in and you seeing 10 running backs.
10 running backs. Definitely, you're competing with someone who's like 23. Like
You're
like
17.
you're competing with someone. I'm 17 coming in to college, competing with someone who graduated high school when I was in 8th grade. like you got kids, bruh. Like,
right.
It's just weird. Like, it's weird how college is. Like, you're in high school, blase, you this age or whatever. Everything's, like, pretty, like, right here.
Yeah.
You going to college, though.
Yeah. It's a big difference.
You, like, 25.
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
You could be my pops.
You could be my pops.
Like, that's really, like, dang, like, this is how it's going to be.
And that's what, like, yo, when you enter camp, you was like, wow, you looking around like, wow, this is...
Yeah, I'm like, all right, like, okay.
Did it do anything to your confidence level?
A little bit, but, like, I also kind of, like, knew like, this is the older cats.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to play.
You got to get their shine first.
Let me, like, study. Like, let me study the people.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it really brought my confidence down.
No?
No.
Okay. So, what would you say your welcome to college moment is in the classroom?
Classroom?
When you first got here, were we still doing hybrid?
Nah, to be honest, I would say, like, it was a positive welcome to college moment.
Yeah.
Like, everyone always told me, like, that stuff not gonna fly in college.
Yeah.
It flies at AIC, boy. It flies here. Maybe not anywhere else, but AIC, it flies here.
I say the same thing, but it's a lot of friends that I got that go to, like, you know, the Power 5 schools, and they're just students. They're not athletes, they're just students, but it's still a Power 5 school. Flies there, too.
Word?
Flies.
Yeah, like, they said, oh, you won't be able to get away with that. I did. Like, I won't say what I do, because, like, that's a little federal, but
it flies.
Like, it flies.
Like, it flies like a bird.
It
flies like a bird. It's supposed to. So, it flies like a bird. Like, I ain't gonna get over that.
Flying
so, I follow you on Instagram, you know. You're a big faith person. What contributes to that? Is it your family, the way you grew up? Is it your own experience that, you know, God has done whatever for you? Like, what contributes to you having such a strong faith?
Growing up, I was always in church.
Yeah.
Like, I was always in church.
I see you posted when you went in the suit. I grew up in church, too.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother had me drip down in the suit.
Down.
I don't know if you was fire to me.
I think I was fire than you. I won't front. I could.
Stacey Adams.
we could put some.
Stacey Adams.
Who's Stacey Adams?
You lost already. You lost. You lost. I got you.
I don't know who Stacey Adams is.
The shoes.
I ain't have those. You had those?
Come on.
I'm my fault.
That's like the Steve Harvey joints now.
Word.
Come on, but no, man. No.
All right, so you might have been flyer than me.
So what?
Actually, so like growing up,
yeah.
Like I was always in church.
Yeah.
But I would say what got me closer to God was quarantine.
Yeah.
Cause like during quarantine you could do anything. Like so like I was always in church, but like you could go to church, but that doesn't mean like you say you go to church, but that doesn't mean like you really got that relationship with God. Yeah. That don't mean that. Like I was always going to church, but like. Next day, I was doing some corn stuff. Like I was doing some stuff. Yeah. Like just wilding, like cursing, all that. Yeah. And like I'm still to this day, I'm trying to get better with like what I do. But back then, like I was going to church on Sundays, doing that, but it wasn't same. But I would say quarantine, like I really got closer to God. My close friend, E-Man, I look up to him a lot. Like I respect him. He what's it called? He's really like he loves God for real. Yeah. And he was posting Christian content, and like I'm seeing that, I'm like, you know what, like why can't I post stuff like that? Yeah. So I did start to post stuff like that. I did, and I did stop, but like I did start to post stuff like that. I started getting like a love for God. Like he was he was with me all the time. Yeah. Not just at church, like he was there all the time, and it just stuck with me. Over time, like I guess I would say, like I'm gonna be honest, like it gets hard. Yeah. In college, it definitely gets hard. For sure. But I would say now my relationship with God, like it's really it's real. Yeah. Like it's real for real. Like it's not how it was when I was a kid. Like I'm exposed to like life. Yeah. Like when you was younger, like you didn't really like see like all the stuff of life. But now once you're older, like your eyes are more clear. You really see like, dang, like this not valid. Like I really gotta like be in tune with the Lord for real. Yeah. Like that's really like how it went.
So you talk about, you know, at one point you're cursing, you're doing all these things. Do you not curse now, or do you try to make it a point to not curse now?
I still curse now. I won't even lie.
But are you trying to make it a point not to?
I'm trying to stop.
What I always, well, I don't always, but what I at, because Ryan Clark, you know Ryan Clark?
I don't.
Okay, he's a ESPN reporter, played for the Steelers, whatever the case, but I'm not sure how big on religion he is, but he's somebody who doesn't curse. Like he'll say mother effer and all that. Like, he curses but don't curse. So I always wonder, like, what is the reason for not? Like, what is that? Like, for you? Like, what is the reason for you not wanting to curse as much?
As Christians, like, you have to, like, be loving.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have that type of evil stuff come out your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you're cursing. Like, that doesn't show, like, that's not God. Like,
yeah.
God wouldn't curse someone out.
Yeah.
God would love everyone. Like, you're cursing. And, like, I didn't used to curse when I was younger until, like, I started getting around a bunch of people started cursing.
Yeah.
And, like, when they say, like when there's a saying, like, birds of a feather flock together, the people you hang around, it's going to influence you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to influence you. Like, I was around people who were cursing, and I picked up on it. I'm like, this and that. I felt cool saying that word. Like, I felt cool. This and I'm like, yeah, you hear me? Like, I'm saying it. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And then it just progressed. It just went farther into it. Started learning more words. Started listening to more secular music.
Yeah.
And it just got bad. Like, it got bad.
Do you try not to listen to secular music now?
Yeah, because that definitely plays, like, a role in, like, the way you think daily life. Not even just cursing.
Yeah.
Like, it controls everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to listen to, like, Christian music or positive music, you're going to have a positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be mad. Like, you're going to be happy.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
So, as a team, just playing around, you know, different music that they may play in the D.C., like the quote-unquote white music.
Yeah.
As a team, we'll be like, dudes, what you listening to, man? How you know this song? Like, we do that to you.
Yeah, y'all do that to me. Yeah.
So, what's your playlist looking like now?
I have a lot of different playlists. I have a 2000s playlist, like, pop music, like you would say, like white people songs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, I have those. I love those. Like, those have a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Then I have, like, dancing music. Like, you know, I'll be dancing, have that. And then, like, I'll have, like, my occasional, like, hip-hop music.
Yeah.
And, like, I try to keep it clean, but sometimes, like, it gets hard.
So when you're downloading these hip-hop songs that may have curses, may have the E-ness to them, do you purposely download the clean version? Really?
Yes.
I never heard nobody do that before. That's like that's a real discipline side of somebody.
Yeah.
And you purposely, like, you don't, like, download the explicit version, you just download the clean version.
I mean, it gets hard. Sometimes I'll catch myself, like, being too lazy.
Yeah.
Because, like, once you really start, like, cursing and get into, like, that life of cursing, it's like you feel like cursing's cool. Like, like, oh, you listen to the clean version, or you a wuss. Like, you listen to the clean version, you're not cool. Like, that's like the social norm of society.
Yeah.
Why you listen to the clean version?
Yeah.
Why can't I listen to it?
Right.
Like, so, like, I feel like I was, like, focusing on too much of what other people would think, because growing up, everyone starts to curse and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like a social, like, norm of cursing. Like, it's a thing. So, like, that's why I kind of would find myself not downloading some clean songs.
Yeah.
Because people would be like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
It don't got the N-word in it.
So you get in the arts and you playing a song, a hip-hop song, and it's like they ready to say the part that got the curse in it, and you like, oh, brother.
Majority of the time, all people want to hear is, like, they want to hear that, because that's what gets the music popping.
Yeah.
And like, that's what gets it popping for real.
Yeah.
That's what they want to hear. They don't really listen to the words someone's saying. It's that stuff.
So who's some of your hip hop artists that you listen to now? Since you have to say we're the secular music, you can't listen to some of the artists that maybe every other 2 words is a curse. So who's some of the hip hop artists that you listen to now, your favorite now?
I love Drake.
Drake?
I love Drake.
Yeah.
I listen to Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped listening to Playboy Cardi.
Really?
He be on some weird timing. Lil Uzi be on weird timing too, but ever since he dropped that, I just wanna rock. I had to bump that.
That's made by a Jersey producer too.
No, MC Vert, yeah. I had to. That song is fire. I'm not gonna lie. But really, Drake, Lil Yachty. Every day I'm trying to find new music to listen to. Yeah, every day. Like, I don't want to stick to one genre.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to stick to the you listen to Drake. I don't want to stick to like the mainstream. I want to find other things to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Be different.
So who's some of the quote unquote white artists that you listen to?
Paramore. They got that song that goes like, "Ain't it fun?" You know that? Ain't it fun in the real world?
So.
You don't know that song?
Why not?
Come on, bro.
You gotta send it to me.
I will send it to you. I got that one. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Maroon 5. They
Maroon
have.
5. Okay, I know Maroon 5.
You know Maroon 5. Yeah. They got this one called Sunday Morning. You know
I think I heard that one. I heard that one.
Sunday morning, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That one's hard. Special place in my heart with that one.
See, I think, I'm gonna say for me, I hear these songs specifically in movies.
Yeah.
And it comes on, or 2K or Madden.
That's true.
Comes on, you listening to it.
Yeah.
But you don't never put it in your playlist.
You don't.
But you know it. If it plays on, okay, like we just said, upstairs in the dining hall, you might know it. It might hit a spot for you. But you won't ever put it on your playlist.
But you never took the time to put on your playlist or look at the lyrics, but you know it though.
But you do.
Yeah.
Man. That's interesting. Most people don't do that. So, what's the next for Dewser, man? You still play football. What's your goals for this year? For football-wise?
Football?
Yeah, football-wise.
I want to play.
Yeah?
I want to play.
Yeah?
That's really it. I just want to play because I know I'm good. And
now, do you want to get out there at running back or just special team? Like, you just want to touch the field? Back. You want to touch the running back?
Definitely running back. I do special teams, but definitely running back because, like, you've seen the practices.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get invited to fall camp. I wasn't there for fall summer camp or whatever. But I came back, and I shocked everyone.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. Like, I'm not going to come on these things. Like, I'm not going to lie because the proof is in the tape.
Yeah.
Proof is in the practice tape. I came back. I shocked everyone. I showed everyone, oh, he got better.
Did that ignite something in you? Like when you came to practice, like, all right, watch this.
Yeah, no, it did. Because when I didn't get the invite to camp, that really, like...
Now, when you didn't get the invite, you was like, this got to be a mistake. Let me hit the coach up, or it was just like...
Yeah, I went to him. I talked to him about it. What's good? Like,
yeah.
It's good. Like, why didn't I get an invite?
Yeah.
Like, that really, like, it upset me. I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
Wanted to do a bunch of things. And I ended up calling the coach, a different coach, Coach Giniak. Coach Giniak. Talked to him about it, and he told me, he said, you could either cry about this, whine about it, or you could get better.
Yeah.
You could come back and prove everyone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, bet.
I
took that. I'm like, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to show him.
Yeah.
I'm going to show him. I came back, touchdowns. Like,
yeah.
Touchdowns in practice.
Yeah.
You see it. Like, I know you see it.
I see it.
Dudes, like, I know you see it. I was going hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely, my goal, football-wise, playing running back.
What's your goal school-wise? You trying to
I want to Dean's List. I want to make the Dean's List because that would be very important.
Have you hit it yet?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
I want to see my name on the Dean's List. I know I can do it.
I hit it my first semester in college.
Really?
I almost hit it last year, dudes.
Really?
I had all B's and A's. I had 1 C+ in graphic design. Everybody in my class who seen I got the C+ was like, how you get a C+, bro? Everybody, we all seen your work. My picture I made in graphic design is on the cover of the AIC Spring Criterion. How did I get a B?
I don't know.
I was robbed
That's tough.
of Dean's
That's
List.
tough.
I was robbed of a Dean's List. I should have 2 to my name. I feel like an NFL player. I didn't make the All-Pro or the Pro Bowl. I'm hurt.
Yeah, that's tough.
So you trying to make the Dean's List?
Yes.
What's your goals that you're working on in life? We're getting old, man. We're about to get out of here. We're about to graduate. It's sneaking up on us like this. What's your goals? What's your goals you trying to build to become a better person, a better man? You got a girlfriend? No? Okay. So what's your goals you trying to build to become a better man, a better person, to prepare yourself for this life thing we call life, man?
Well, first, like, I want to build my relationship with God, for real.
Yeah.
And get rid of all those sins I be doing.
Yeah.
And I want to bring other people to God.
Yeah.
Like, probably like my brother and sister, people around me. I want to bring those people to God. In life, I would say I want to give back to my community, like sports-wise. Because, like, the knowledge, like, who knows what will happen after college? Like, who knows? Only God knows. But the knowledge, like, I'm going to get, I want to give that back because I wish I had someone who could do that when I was young. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
I did everything by myself and with the help of my father.
Yeah.
I did everything by myself. I want to give that back. And then I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah?
I want to be a lawyer. So I want to pursue law school in the future. I've already done a bunch of internships early. I've done internships, but I want to be a lawyer for real. That's what I really want.
Do you want to be I don't know.
I want to be a criminal defense.
Criminal defense?
Yeah.
Now, would you be defending the criminal or going against the criminal?
Defending.
Defending the criminal? Now, this is something I like to ask lawyers, right? Well, something I wonder about lawyers. Is there a case that you won't take, like, morally? Like, are you? I'm like, I can't.
That's
take that,
that's a great question. I don't know because there's some stuff that'll sit in the back of my head. Like, you really did that?
Yeah.
Like, you did that?
Like
a rape case.
Rape?
I don't know if I could take that. Like, real talk. I'd rather not make money than defend someone who really can wake up and think, oh, I'm a.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me though. Money, I don't really care about money like that.
Yeah.
Like, we're all gonna die soon. Like,
soon.
Yeah, we in the last days.
Brother, I got some years.
We in the last days,
I feel you, but brother, I got some
brother,
years.
but it's real. You know, we in the last days.
I'm 20. Let me get.
And I'm 19. But you see what's happening.
Let me get.
You don't even want to talk. You see what's happened.
Let me get 50.
I would hope.
Can I get a good 50?
With the rate we're going right now, with the current climate of the world, not even just weather, everything, in the social media, we going.
Let me get 50.
Going down like these.
You're right, but you know what? I had this conversation the other day, and I said, yo, like, that's right, but you look at a time like slavery. Is that worse than now?
No. I mean, is it worse than now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, one could argue back then those was the last days.
They could.
The real World War I, World War II's, World War. You could argue those. You could
argue that was the last.
So let me get my 50, man.
I would hope so, but like everything in the Bible, all the Bible prophecies.
Yeah, I heard about that a lot. The Revelations. Yeah.
It's happening. It's all happening.
Yeah.
And then you see all this demonic stuff popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I just seen something about on the Grammys performance by Sam Smith. He doing all this demon stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
People putting up this. I'm like, let me put that down. Actually, what is that?
I don't know,
like,
bro.
And like people ignore it. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
They're putting all this demon stuff in front of us to glorify it and to disrespect God. Why are they doing that? Because like, you see what's happening. They trying to really put it in front of you. I just seen something. What's it called? Amazon. The Amazon CEO, they did
Jeff
that.
Bezos.
Yeah, they're doing that thing where like you could put your hand or whatever. You could pay with your hand or whatever. Technology.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You could pay with your hand, so that's crazy.
That's
now they have
safe.
you.
That's not. Now
they got you for real. Like they got you.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I ain't putting my hand somewhere and I could.
Use Apple Pay?
I ain't doing. Huh?
You use Apple Pay?
No.
You don't use Apple Pay?
I don't use Apple Pay.
Why?
I never got into it.
What the hell do you mean?
I don't use Apple Pay.
What you mean? It's not something you got to get into, dude. You just put your credit card on there.
I'm lazy. I just never did it. And I know if I use Apple Pay, I'm going to think Apple paying it. And that's the problem.
Bro.
Because I'm going to be like, all right, Apple Pay got it. Yeah.
I don't got that problem. I know it's coming out my account. It come right up. Every purchase that's made from my account come right across my phone. You spend $2 at the store. It tells me. So I'm not going to do no like that.
I know how I would be. I'd be like, all right, Apple Pay. Because it's different when you take the card out the wallet. You look at the card, you're like,
but when you press the double power button, your card come across that black screen that shows you your name and your card information, so you know this your card.
I didn't even know it do that because I don't got Apple Pay.
Are you ever gonna get into Apple Pay?
I mean, after this conversation, probably will. I probably will. All right, Apple Pay.
When we get off camera, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take your phone, we're gonna go to the Apple Wallet, and we're gonna put in your information. And I think you're from Massachusetts, so I think y'all got the option. Y'all might not. Y'all got the option to put your ID on there too. Dudes, you gotta get into the times.
I'll get into it, man.
You on TikTok? You gotta get into the times.
I'll get into it.
So that's what you. Can we see a future coaching dudes then? You talk about giving back to the community and sports.
Being a coach.
Really?
I wouldn't mind it. I'd be a great coach.
Now we talking kid level, elementary school, high school, little league, college. Yeah.
Yeah, probably definitely.
What would you be, an OC or DC head coach, running back coach? What?
Probably start running backs coach.
Yeah.
Work my way up.
I ain't gonna hold you. I want to be head coach one day.
You would want to?
Yeah.
I definitely would want to.
Well, y'all ran in the gym earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'd have had y'all outside. Freezing cold. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have had y'all outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
One, you couldn't even do that.
Why?
Because there's people practicing at the same time.
What time was y'all out there?
They make us do conditioning for like.
It was at 7:00.
Yeah, and there's people on the field.
Who the hell was practicing at 7:00 at the
They be
LC?
practicing on the field.
Who?
Field hockey, lacrosse.
At 7:00 in the morning?
At 7:00.
They was out there this morning at 7:00.
Yeah, they be doing that.
We got a field right at Edgewood.
Yeah, Edgewood. Where the lights at?
You don't need no lights to run. You know where you running at?
If I can't see, then that's an injury. And
You got a helmet on. You barely could see anything anyway. See,
We'll
that,
see.
I'm gonna test your mental fortitude. That's why I need to be a coach. I need to be a college coach. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and join head coach. By the way, I'm a Colorado fan, so if you think about getting me anything for my birthday,
you're a Colorado fan?
yeah, I'm a Colorado.
How long you
Buffalo
been a
fan.
Colorado fan?
Since David Bakhtiari, the Packers tackle. Don't worry about how long I've been. Just worry. Listen, if you want to give me anything for my birthday, right? I'll take a 2 jersey in Colorado, a 21 jersey. That's Shador Sanders. I'll take a 12, that's Travis Hunter. I'll take a 7, Cormani McLean.
They're stacked.
Huh?
They're stacked for real. I can't wait to see them play.
I don't like the people talking about. Okay, I want to get you out of here. We're going on this. All the people talking about, they think they're just going to come to the Pac-12 and change it in a year. I said, Lincoln Riley did.
Yeah, that could happen.
Lincoln Riley did. The dude that just went to the national.
They're just trying to hate on
They're trying to hate on a black
man. And I didn't really want to, I didn't want to come make everything about race, because you know how people be.
Not gonna lie, 99.8% on things on this earth is about race.
It's about race, and that's the topic no one wants to talk about. It really do be about race, and the problem is people stop making stuff about race.
Even if it's
y'all make stuff about race.
Even if it's subconsciously, it is somehow, somewhere.
It's usually about race.
And then there's something wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Like, it's something wrong with the problem that it is, but it's nothing wrong with admitting the problem. The first step to any problem is admitting the problem.
I remember the other day I was arguing with someone on Instagram, because these people on Instagram really be blowing me.
Yeah.
Like the way they think. And the NFL posted something about the first two African American starting QBs or whatever.
Right.
They posted that. Someone's like, why do they gotta make everything about race? I'm like, if you feel uncomfortable with this, then you're the problem.
Yeah.
Like, what's the big deal?
What's the problem with
What's the big deal? Because this is a positive thing about race. What's the big deal? Like, you feel a type of way because you guys aren't there no more, or it makes you feel uncomfortable that black people are shining.
Yeah.
Like what's the big deal?
I don't know, bro.
And a lot of people think that way. Why is it about race? So you could be like, boom. When we're dying to the hands of police and all this stuff is happening, why y'all make stuff about race? Because it is about race. It is. And that's what no one wants to talk about. It is about race.
99.8% things is about race.
It's about race.
Even
and
when
like
you're
people
going
just want to ignore
to the
it.
bank to get a loan for, I seen something, I'm going to get you out there on this. I seen something on Instagram a couple months back. It was this couple, pretty financially stable.
Mm-hmm.
They had I forget what the house was, but they had a house, and the house was worth X amount. They bought it for X amount.
Mm-hmm.
They were putting a lot of money into the renovations in the house over the years to make it, appreciate the value. They eventually went back to the bank.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they were trying to sell. I think they were getting an appreciation on the house to see how much it was worth. The value didn't even equal what they bought it for. Now, they didn't spend, I think it was close to 3 figures to appreciate the value of the house, and now you're saying that it's not even equal to what you bought it for. How is that possible? So what they did was, they said, okay, cool. They re-entered the application. They re-entered the application as being white, a white couple.
I think I heard about this.
After they put that they were a white couple, it skyrocketed to like $1 million.
I heard about
or
this.
something like that.
And then the people end up seeing that they were not white or whatever, and there's like backlash or whatever about it. That's crazy.
And the fact that it was backlash when you see the same house, the same appreciation, just change the race is different.
Yeah, that's the real problem. And when people want to ignore the problem, that makes it a bigger problem.
Right.
Because you think black people just want to wake up every day and be like, it's about race. Like, no, we don't want to wake up like that.
At all.
But it's our reality.
We want to tackle the root of the problem.
Like, it's our reality. Like, majority of this stuff really is about race.
Yeah.
And it's not our fault.
It's not.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
All right, so fix yourself. We don't got to fix nothing.
Right.
You fix how you treat people.
Right.
Cause we already trying to treat people good, but y'all want to make everything about race.
Yeah.
For real, like that's the hard part. I just don't get it. I was arguing with someone. I'm like, yo, we went through slavery. We went through all that stuff.
Yeah.
Coming out of slavery, getting treated like animals. We were told we couldn't go into certain schools, bathrooms. We couldn't go into water fountains, movie theaters, all that. So imagine we go through all that type of stuff, and then we're finally told we could do certain stuff. You're not thinking we're not gonna be happy about it?
Yeah.
The first black person to do this, you think we just gonna ignore it?
Yeah.
That we're the first black people to do this?
When
there was a time when only white people were allowed to do this stuff.
Yes, sir.
Like I just don't get it. Like people just be so like they just want to ignore it. Like they just want to ignore it.
If you ignore the problem,
you are the problem. Like
not only are you the problem, but you can't never get past the problem. You can't never solve the problem. Even in a friendship or relationship, you don't ever tackle with this issue that we have together. You can't fix it. The issue's still always going to be there. Internally,
that's a fact.
Subconsciously, consciously, it don't matter. It's always going to be there if you don't never acknowledge the problem first. Most people don't even want to acknowledge that it's a problem. You acknowledge the problem first, then you fix it. If you fix it, better. But dudes, man, I appreciate you coming on Necessary Conversations. This is a great conversation.
Got you, bro. Yes.
Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Keep going forward in faith. We need more people like you in today's generation that want to move forward in faith. Keep doing your thing with TikTok. I need to be in one of your videos. And just keep doing your thing, man. We're going to have a great season this year. AIC football, we coming back.
We're going to come up for real.
Last year, after actually taste it, I don't know if I can taste it now. I don't like it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem, and we out.
Sirski.